in the back of a quiet neighborhood where the houses stood close, but the people stayed apart. Pitbull lived behind a tall wooden fence. To most, he was invisible. He wasn't loud. He didn't bark at cars or chase joggers. He simply sat. Day after day, watching the world through a narrow crack between the wooden slats, neighbors heard rumors. He's aggressive, someone said. He's dangerous, said another, but no one had ever seen him misbehave. No one had even looked him in the eye. Then one summer, a boy around 12 moved into the house next door. He noticed the pit bull right away, quiet, still alert. The boy tried to catch his eye through the fence. He'd drop little sticks, whistle softly, even leave bits of his sandwich at the base of the wood, but the dog never came close. Only watched. Still, the boy returned every afternoon, sat near the fence with a comic book or toy truck. Sometimes he'd talk about his day. Even if no one answered, he named the pit bull Shadow, because he was always there, but never quite seen. Weeks passed. One day, the boy leaned too hard against the fence, and a board cracked slightly, widening the gap. From that day on, they could see each other clearly. The pit bull didn't flinch, didn't run. He simply looked, and the boy smiled. He pressed his palm to the wood, and slowly, the pit bull came forward just close enough for his nose to touch the other side. That was the moment everything changed. Every day, they sat at the fence. The boy on one side, the pit bull on the other. They shared snacks, moments, quiet companionship, no leash, no words, just presence. The boy asked his parents about the dog. They say he's mean, his mom replied. They say he bit someone once, said his dad, but the boy didn't believe it. He saw something else, something soft beneath the scars. One night a thunderstorm rolled through the neighborhood. Rain lashed against windows. Thunder shook the walls. The boy looked outside, saw the pit bull, not in his yard, but in the street alone, soaked, shaking. The fence gate had blown open without thinking. The boy grabbed a towel and ran outside. Neighbors yelled to get back inside, but the boy walked slowly, hand outstretched, and the pit bull came to him. Not with fear, but with relief. They sat together on the porch until the rain stopped. After that night, everything changed. The boy's family spoke to the pit bull's owner, an older man in his 50s. He was quiet and worn by life. He admitted he hadn't wanted the dog. He'd inherited him from a relative who passed. He didn't know what to do with him, didn't understand him, but he watched the bond forming through the fence, and something inside him began to shift. He started feeding the pit bull better, built him a shaded space, even walked him slowly around the block. And always, the boy was there, cheering them on from the other side of the street. The pit bull became part of the neighborhood. He stopped being the scary dog next door. He became Shadow, the gentle one who waited at the fence every day. Neighbors started waving. Some even dropped off treats. And the boy, he said it best. He just needed someone to see him. Years passed, the boy grew up. The pit bull grew old. Their fence meetings slowed, but never stopped. Then one morning, the boy, now a teenager, came to the fence. And Shadow wasn't there. He waited. It's called softly. Nothing. That evening, the older man stepped out, his face lined with grief. He passed in his sleep, he said, right by the fence. The boy said nothing, just reached out, touched the wood where Shadow once stood. The fence is still there. The crack remains. But now, there's a small carving in the wood, shaped like a paw. It's a memory. A reminder that sometimes love doesn't begin with fireworks, but with quiet company, with patience. With sitting at the edge of someone's world until they let you in. Shadow was never just a dog behind a fence. He was a bridge between loneliness and belonging, and the boy. He'll never stop looking through cracks, hoping to find another heart waiting to be seen.